Hello everyone, this is Wafflechunk. I just recently got myself the Galaxy Tab 4 and we're going to give it a quick look over. I got it off of Amazon for about 158 bucks. I'm so far really liking it. It's not too light, it's not too heavy, it's got a really solid feel. Everything runs really smooth on it. It's got a really nice backing to it. I got the 7-inch variety, just the camera there. It's got a 1280 by 800 screen, a forward-facing camera, rear-facing camera. Forward-facing is 1.3 megapixel. Rear-facing is a little disappointing. It's only 3 megapixel camera. Also take note that there is no flash. So it's not the best tablet for taking pictures, but otherwise all the other stuff is pretty good on this thing. We have a micro USB charging port. We have the micro SD card slot. That just pops off. Put your card in, close it back up. Careful when you buy a case for this. Some cases cover the slot up, so the case I actually got does cover that up. So we want to make sure, most of the time you probably want to make sure that your SD card's in there before you put your case on. We have an IR blaster, infrared blaster. You basically use your tablet as a universal remote control. We got our volume rocker button, our power button, headphone jack, and our little microphone. It's the only microphone on there that I could find. Also on the back we have our speaker. Also, when we take note in the front, there is no light sensor. So that basically means that there's not going to be an auto brightness option. It's not a huge deal. I like that setting, prefer to be there, but I can deal without it, especially for the price and the quality of the rest of the tablet. It's got a Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS. It came with Android 4.4.2, which is KitKat. It's got 1.5 gig of RAM, a 1.2 gigahertz quad-core processor. The only other downside is that this particular one has only 8 gig of internal storage, so the SD card does help out a bit there. And I saw some rumors online today that this one should be getting the Lollipop update, possibly middle spring, so it could be March, April, maybe even May. So let's go ahead and turn it on here. Unlock. Oops. Doing this through the camera here. So everything runs really smooth. All the apps that I've used so far run really smooth. So we bring down our notification. As you can see, there's no auto brightness option here. So it gets pretty dark, gets really bright. We'll put it back in the middle so it looks good for the video. We got your quick touch toggles for your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and GPS, and etc. When you got multiple notifications, you can clear them all with an X down there. You can also access more toggles up there, and you can also edit the options that you're going to get in your notification panel. Yeah, I don't think I need that option on. If you even wanted to, you could turn on and off the brightness and volume option in that panel as well. I'm not going to do that. I like having that option there myself. Yeah, so let's see, we'll go into settings. I'm not a fan of how Samsung did the settings on this flavor of TouchWiz. I kind of like the way they do it on the phones, where everything's all in one nice little stack on the left side. They got it kind of broken up here. We got all your network connectivity and some of your device options, stuff like language and other input methods. And then the general is probably the most similar to the basic stuff that you see on a lot of the Samsung phones, where most of your options are on the left-hand side, and this screen contains probably a good half of those. So it takes a little getting used to, but it's all there. I was going to bring up one other thing there. Again, this one came with 4.4.2, I believe it was. Yeah, 4.4.2. Let's see if this also works on this one. If you don't have developer options, usually you can just bump that a whole bunch of times and you get developer options. Because a lot of this you're probably not going to mess with too much unless you're a developer in most cases. Most of the stuff here you don't really want to change all that often. I'm not sure what that just turned on and off. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. So overall, I am very satisfied so far with this tablet. I would, if you're looking for a cheap tablet, but also a good tablet, I would definitely recommend this. This one was when I was looking at purchasing a tablet, this was in the running with the Nexus 7, but I had not too long ago bought an Asus transformer. It was the model TF700T. It was a pretty horrible tablet, to be honest. They used really bad flash memory, and the experience just left a really bad taste in my mouth when it comes to Asus products. So I just couldn't get myself to buy another Asus, so I went with the Samsung. I've had an S3 for 2 years, and it's a great phone. I just got the Note 4. Now I got this, and I'm a happy camper. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and click like. If you want to see more of my videos that I make down the road, go ahead and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Thanks. See you later.